Hey there, this is in regards to a dream I had several months ago that was kind of neat and I'd share it. This involved me taking, I believe it was a bus tour, some crumbling town as all these towns across the nation or even pretty much all over the world are disappearing. Some sites that were being pointed out, and one of them really caught my eye, some abandoned, overgrown place called Monterey High School, and I just watched it go by. I turned around in my seat to check out the overgrown schoolyard and the goalpost, and it's just, I just love abandoned places. Gee, big surprise. And obviously the tour guide, or whatever he was, I noticed that I was kind of drooling over that, so afterwards he gave me a little talk about how, being a salesman is for 1995, blah, blah, whatever. He could take me back to the time that the school was around. I don't know if he hypnotized me or whatever, but next thing I knew, I was back at the school in the day. I got the feeling this was like in the 1950s or something, that the school was around. It was open, and it was at night, and I had my digital recorder with me for some strange reason. So anyway, I went to this orientation, and actually it turned out to be a college. I don't know what this high school had to do with it, but I'll get to that at the end when I talk about filling in possible holes and all in the story. So anyway, this coach is giving us this prep talk and welcoming us freshmen or whatever we were. And I noticed that there's a lot of ceiling tiles missing from the ceiling. I don't know if the school hadn't been completed yet or had some damage or whatever, but then at one point this novelty store green hand came flying down. The coach had activated some mechanism to scare us, which we thought was pretty cool, because it's like, oh yeah, we heard rumors that the school was haunted, blah, blah, this is pretty cool. It's like, yeah, whatever. So the speech is over and people are milling out and all, and I felt these hands on my shoulders, and I thought it was someone wanting something, and when I turned to look at my left shoulder, it was this bony hand. And I knew if I turned around, I would see this entire skeleton behind me, and so I was like, oh, just wait, go away, it's going to go away, and no one's doing anything, so I assumed I was the only person who could see this. And then the next thing I knew, I was in my dorm room, just dreams just kind of skip around and stuff like that. And I was, due to my little incident with Mr. Bone kind of type person earlier, I was pretty nervous and looking behind the shower stall, making sure no one was there, and locking the bathroom door, not have the roommate come in and scare me. It usually happens in horror movies, in showers. Well, unfortunately, the dream kind of faded off and ended there. So sorry, there's not much more to report from that. It'd be neat if more of a story could be fleshed out in regards to what happened to this high school. There's multiple suicides or murders going on, and eventually caused so much hardship of this town for it to just be abandoned all these decades later, and how it led from the high school to the college or whatever. It sounds like it has a basis for a decent horror/suspense movie. Just, don't put in bucket loads of gore. A lot of directors have the notion that, ooh, gore equals scary. No, it doesn't. Don't really need that. Don't need a bunch of, naked girls taking showers. Well, not that I mind that too much. Okay, maybe one or two naked women would be okay in this movie, but, don't overdo it. But anyway, just thought I'd share that with you. I had stumbled across Malcontent 1's page the other night, and you might want to check it out. If you're anything in abandoned places, I'm sure most of you all are if you're on my channel, I'd seen his video of an abandoned school, and that reminded me of the dream. So, hey, why have I never made this into a video? So thought I'd share that. So if you thought this was interesting, that's fine. If not, you could blame him. No, just kidding. He's an innocent bystander. Of course, he could be watching this and going, what the hell was all that? And another site you might be interested in if you like this kind of thing is abandonedplaces.com. Make sure to use the dash and not the underline. I think he's a bit insane in what he does, but his results are great, though. Anyway, there's my little dream there. I'm sorry again that it ended early. I was not happy when I woke up. And hey, got any ones to share, feel free. So until next time.